Welcome to Exposition, and on this episode we're going to talk about face painting and body painting. So stay tuned. Glad you could stay with us. This is Exposition. That was a little weird. Anyway,
spirits.
You have a little update on the artisan shop.
Yes.
If you go to the old artisan shop, you won't find much.
No, you won't.
Where are you located now?
Now we are still downtown, but we're at 749 3rd Avenue, very close to Pine Street, next to Steve's Auto Center, and across from A&A Auto Detailing.
Right, so if you come into town by the Pine Street Cemetery, go up to 3rd, look to your right, and you should see it. It's got a white front on it and a white side. So
yes.
hopefully get some flags and other things or something to...
We'll go, hey you, stop in. Yes.
But if you turn right and park
within
about 50 yards, you're good.
Yes, you're good. And then just look around and you'll go, oh my gosh, there it is. There it is.
So right now you've got kind of a gallery showing and stuff in there right now.
Yes, we do. And we're featuring, our local artisans have submitted a theme of Appalachian, if that's how we pronounce it. Appalachian, not Appalachian. We don't know.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, so it's an Appalachian themed show, and please come and see it. It's during our open hours, and we've added a couple days, Mondays and Tuesdays from 4 to 7, and we have a bunch of new classes and new artisans, and it's just really a great new experience. So we hope to see you soon.
But today we're talking to Jody Rife about face painting and body painting.
Yay,
So
Jody!
it's a little bit different type of art, nothing that you can really buy and take home except on you.
Right, yes, exactly.
But keeping it forever, you've got to take a picture of it.
Take photos.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And it's beautiful, and she's amazing, and we're so honored to have her on the show.
Thank
and
you.
we're gonna have fun watching what's going on, what's happening. She's gonna show us some of her samples of what she's done, and then we have Kelsey Kerr here, who
She's going to slap some paint on the girl here.
Just gently.
I get to take it home today.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
We'll post it on social media, so go check it out.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started, where you come from, and all that background.
Well, I've lived here in Gallipolis all my life, pretty much, and just got started like a lot of people do, just taking my daughter places and her wanting to get her face painted and things like that. And then just helping out at church events and school events that friends would ask for help because they knew I liked to draw and paint already. And I just enjoyed it so much. No matter what the painting looked like, the kids were always happy. And so it made me want to get more involved and figure out what kind of paints were best and take a few classes and do some research. And then it's just snowballed, and it's been a lot of fun.
So what kind of paints do you use? You wouldn't use oil paint.
That's a good question.
No.
I've always wondered.
I use all professional face and body art paints.
Okay, so it's a special thing.
It is, and I order mine online. There's several different stores and places. You can get them many places. I order mine from Silly Farm, but it's just the better the paint, the better the picture's going to come out, and you want people's skin to be healthy, so you'd never want to use like acrylic or watercolors or permanent markers, things like that. People do it.
I've seen that during like fraternity parties,
right?
Permanent markers.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, no.
People pass out and like
put lovely things on their faces.
It's like slumber parties.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So what would you charge? Do you charge for the event and you charge the people that are holding the event, or
Yeah.
do you charge per face you paint, and do you do it, like by
depends.
square mile?
Square
Or-
mile, yes. If they had a really big head, it's going to cost them more money. No, no. Actually, it just depends on the event. It's just kind of, I cater to, you know, whatever event they're having, how long it is, how many people there's going to be. When I do a paper face event, like I always come out to the Bob Evans Farm Festival, and me and a couple of my friends, we go out there and we charge by the face for
Okay.
those, and it can range anywhere from $5 for a small one all the way up to $20. It just depends on what they want, you know, how big they want to go, and but yeah, so it just depends. But a lot of times people will pay for the company or whoever's hosting an event will pay for it, and then of course whoever's there gets painted for free, that kind of thing. So
Okay.
That's
So let's
cool.
see some examples of your work.
Yay.
We've got some pictures. And this is you at work?
yeah, actually, that's just me having some fun with some little kids, and they were so interested in everything that was going on. It was just really nice that day.
That looks like some complicated ones.
Yeah, I was just having some fun with some different tigers, and just trying to use my imagination, make them a little different. Got a little space tiger going on there, stuff like that. Oh, that's me. Yeah,
Nice.
that's me as a snow beast, just for fun.
That's so great.
That's not like from
Yeah.
Game of Thrones or anything.
No, it's just I did it a few years ago. It was just for fun. But yeah, little Tegan. That's one of my Quirgles, actually. I've got a book that has got all these little creatures that have little stories and names, and they're all from a little different, you know, little Quirgle island, and it's a lot of fun. And so that's one of the little creatures.
Is that a
That's
child's book or what?
it kind of is a combination. It's a step-by-step book for face painting, but it also has little stories with each creature
That's so
created in the little
wonderful.
book. And so that one right there is a dragon Quirgle.
So do you tell them the story as you're painting it?
Yes, if
Okay.
it depends on which one it is, and it depends on how busy I am. You know, if it's a really
Right.
fast event, I may not tell as much, but yeah, it's nice whenever it's something like, you know, just a slow event or a birthday party. I can talk
And they
to
pick
them.
out the one that they want.
Yes, yes,
That is wonderful.
and that's just a fancy eye design I did on myself.
Is it harder to paint yourself?
It takes a little bit. It's not difficult, but it just takes a little bit longer, and especially
would
now that
imagine.
I'm getting old, and my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. So,
Oh, Jody.
and there's some more of the Quirgles, just hanging
They're
out there.
so cute.
There's some pretty fancy eyes.
Would somebody do that to like prom?
You know, I had one year there was a prom that had a masquerade theme, and I did do one masquerade mask on a girl. It was really fun.
Those
Just
are
a little-
amazing, Jody.
And children's parties? you do
Yes,
that?
children's parties, events, reunions, and church events, school events, anything.
that.
It's fun for anything. Company events.
There's a little body art to go with it.
Yeah, and that's me doing a FABA TV class down in Florida. That was fun.
Looks like the same little creature.
Yeah, something very similar. Yeah. And it's just a simple little princess. I think that was down at the Hot Dog Festival in Huntington.
Beautiful.
There's a little side flyer on my daughter who doesn't let me paint her anymore. So,
Now, does she make that thing that's in her hair? 'Cause it kind of look like it went together.
it looks like it goes together, but I just got lucky. That was just one I picked it up for a couple bucks somewhere. And,
Okay. And the next one?
and that's my niece Amber with some little bit of body painting and stuff.
That's beautiful.
Little Frozen. The kids love Frozen.
So where would you have? What's that?
That is a Christmas Quirgle. So
Okay.
I just playing around with different designs. Sometimes I'll do that. You know, I'll just come up with an idea and I get to be my own guinea pig. So
So where would you do the body painting at? Would that be?
well, it just depends. I know in our area it's something that's kind of new. It's not something that I have done a lot. I do much more face painting and the belly art and things like that. But yeah, I've whenever I was in Florida, they have different conventions and things like that, and I was able to play around with a little body painting down there, and it was fun and enter a competition. I didn't win, but it was fun.
Oh,
So
yes.
you just
I
go in
love
with
it.
an open mind and just want to have a good time and that kind of thing. So, but yeah, in the bigger cities, I think there's more of a interest in that, But I'm looking forward to doing some more and just maybe introducing it to our area too.
Yes, please do. Maybe at the artisan shop,
Yes,
we're hoping.
absolutely.
And we're going to get Mike involved too,
Yes.
hopefully.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Yay.
So, well, let's find some of those ones you said belly painting.
Oh yeah.
And this is for women that are expecting.
Yes, it's one of my very favorite things to do. It's just so much fun. It's just a wonderful time to, you know, have photos and things to look back on such a special time in a woman's life. I loved being a mommy and being pregnant myself, you know, and so just, I don't know, just being able to do something like this and so that they can have something to look back on. It's a lot of fun. And,
Oh, wow.
yeah, so.
So do you do this probably in conjunction with a photo shoot?
Yes. Yeah. Now that one was actually done just as a a demo for a class that they were getting ready to have. But yeah, we'll include it either if they've already got a photographer set up, or I'll take some photos to go with it, and they'll get a disc along with the belly painting. So.
Do you come up with the ideas, or do they come with you? You know, I want an eagle and flag on it.
No, I come up with the ideas, but like say she was also the mommy that had the Dr. Seuss theme on her. She wanted that. She asked, "Can you do something Dr. Seussy?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, sure." And so if they have a theme, I'll try to do a little something to stick with it for them. And
That is so
and that's my daughter-in-law, Bryn, and she just likes me to do anything that I want to. She's really open to it, and so we just went with she kind of likes mermaids, so we just kind of went with an aquatic theme.
That's gorgeous.
And that is right whenever she had found out that she was going to have a baby. That's a wonderful way to announce it to everyone.
Oh, yes.
Sure
So she
is.
announced to Facebook, on Facebook like that.
Like,
And
guess
now-
Yes, guess what?
And now they
Sprout.
got gender reveals, and you probably got that too.
Right, things like that. And I've also done belly paintings. I'll show up and do it for a baby shower and things. It's just a fun little thing. Do a quick one, and right before she opens presents or something. That's a nice thing
That
to do.
is
So.
excellent.
Yeah.
Oh my
I've seen the ones
gosh,
where they
so many
paint like
ideas.
if you could see through and you could see the baby.
Oh yeah, yes.
Have you done one
I
of those?
haven't done one of those yet. No, but it would be interesting. Yeah, and I've seen like when they do the ultrasound look and everything. It's
Right.
yeah.
We'll do that at the shop.
So we could.
baby.
We definitely could.
That's a great idea.
So what are we going to do here?
Well,
What's happening to the
one of
child?
my very favorite things to do, other than belly painting and Quirgles and all this other stuff is wonderful too. It's just fun. I like doing it all. I love to paint fancy eyes and just, use glitter and whatever. And so I'm just going to do a pretty fancy eye on her. And, as I'm doing it, just talk to me and stuff, because I'll get lost and just start painting and tune out.
Should you have like no makeup, or is that important?
It doesn't seem to matter. The only thing that's ever really disturbed the look of things is whenever it's like if I'm painting in the heat. I'll have you close your eyes if you don't mind. If I'm painting in the heat, they have sunblock on, and the sunblock, it kind of makes it a little hard, difficult.
Stick to it?
Yeah, it's just a little difficult to paint. But no, when they've got makeup on, it's fine, and it just adds
Just
to the
another
look.
layer.
Yeah, it just adds to the look a little bit. So.
Well, in your
Chelsea, look at the camera.
ooh, yes.
So how long would you leave this on? Could
It
you
will
sleep in
last.
it and it not like mess up stuff, or
you
what?
can sleep in it, but usually you look like a crazy hot mess whenever you wake up the next morning. So and it would be on, but a little smeared. So it's better to just go ahead and get your good pictures that day. It lasts all day as long as you don't get it wet. It can last all day long, and so yeah. But yeah, I don't recommend sleeping in it though.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was an oil kind of base where it
Yeah.
would just not dry.
It's a water-based paint, and it's just a really soft, creamy, just like a regular makeup that you might wear on your face and stuff. So it's just really high pigmented.
Right.
So
Oh.
Just every once in a while.
Yeah, we gotta watch not painting her too much green, because her eye will disappear with the green screen. I forgot about that.
Oh, truly? Is it messing it up? So should I cover that up
No,
with a
it's
different
okay.
color? Okay, because I can.
But just for our viewers, if
That's funny.
if it looks like there's a hole in her head,
Just
it's
know.
where the green is.
Wow. Sorry about that, Kelsey. was not purposefully done.
That would be fun.
Yeah. It would add to the show. It's
Yes,
fine.
it would.
We'll be like, we meant to do that.
So
Spooky.
just regular soap and water,
Yes,
or
just
do you
soap and
Nivea
water.
cream, or
True, yeah. You can use anything you want.
Don't use green.
Just don't. That is supposed to be blue. It mixed with the blue.
Is she? Oh, whoops.
Is her head gone? Is she gone?
I don't think so.
It isn't. It's a
little bit. Somehow
bit.
Okay.
the blue?
Okay, I'm gonna try to add the blue over that green. Is that better?
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah.
yeah.
thought
Blue
about
and red
that
and
too.
yellow is probably
Okay,
okay.
well, that's a
If I put my
first for
hand
me.
Back over here. Will you see it?
No,
No. Okay.
Okay, I'll try to blend that in just a little bit. Okay,
it
let's
doesn't
leave
work
that
quite
alone.
like it. Doesn't make it.
Oh my gosh, that's so
see-through.
funny.
I was like so for real. Like I
Try to get a little glitter on.
I know.
Progress.
Let's just roll a little glitter on
What
there.
do you do if you, because you have so many children that you work with? What do
Yes.
you do if they're wiggle worms?
Oh golly,
or if they start
sometimes.
crying. or-
Well, if they start crying, sometimes they don't get to, finish, or sometimes
Yeah.
I'll actually have people who, really want me to paint their child, and they're crying and they're a little scared, but
Yeah.
I won't paint them if they're afraid or if they're crying, because I don't want them to be afraid of me. I want them to learn
right.
that it's a fun thing. But a lot of times they'll calm down for me, and if not, their painting just looks like a wild mess, and that's just.
and that's okay.
And those are the ones you don't see on Facebook. We don't take pictures of those ones. But.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's great.
I can't imagine.
So, but anyhow, but yeah, it's a lot of fun though, and it's been a really nice adventure, and I get to go and teach different places, and it's been a lot of fun. I've even got to go and teach in Holland and in England, and I get to travel here in the United States, and you think about that's just crazy. I mean, to think that just from face painting that I've got to do such fun things, and I'm just very thankful for it.
And they're different conferences
Yeah.
and opportunities.
Cover up the eye.
This part?
Yes.
All right, girl, so we're going to make this blue now.
Okay.
And then the ones.
Oh yeah, I can see the
We have-
wall.
So-
That's awesome.
It's special effects. I meant to do that.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if this helps. Wow, we're going to hope that that's blue enough. Did that do anything better, or did that make it worse?
It's better.
Okay,
Oh my God.
so we're going to
Yeah, that
now.
works.
I can't
Cracking me
believe that's
up.
so
Yeah, we forgot to tell you about that.
We've been wanting to do a green sheet. Now I had a green face. You
that's
know, it all
fantastic.
worked out.
Now let's just roll some more glitter down.
Well,
on
you
that.
are Irish.
So you're putting the glitter on top of the paint, or is it?
It
in
is.
The paint?
The paint is wet, and so I'm just rolling a little glitter on there, just to get it on there, and
we
just make
love
it kind of cool. Just to make it kind of cool.
Where's
Do many guys get this done?
They do actually. The guys a lot of times, they'll want if it's a fast-paced event, they like the tribal eye designs and things like that, or maybe like monster masks, things like that,
Okay.
and zombies,
Yes.
things like that.
Blood.
So yes, I'm not too
missing
big on the
skin.
gore and stuff, but I like
You
to do
can
a
do
zombie.
it.
I like to do a zombie every now and then, and just for fun.
Yeah.
You got to have fun with it.
You betcha. Oh, so where traveling was your favorite place?
Oh goodness.
And what did you do there? Was it
Well,
teaching? or-
yeah, I would say, I hate to say it, there was good things about each place, but I really did enjoy going to Holland. That was just so special. That was such an unusual thing for me to get to do, and step out of my comfort zone. And I got to teach at a conference over there, at a convention, and we did a lot of sightseeing too and things. So it was a
That's
really special
great.
trip. And
That's wonderful. And that way you can see the world and
yeah.
share your
Well,
talents and learn and teach.
And it's been so much fun, even just here in the States, going down to Florida, or I just came back from New Jersey. I did a workshop there, and just getting to meet so many new people. It's so much fun, just every chance I get to do something like that. It's great.
So I guess with technique, you would have to start with the colors behind first
Yes.
and end with the outline.
Yes, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of stop where I am now and say, okay, you're done. No, I'm just teasing. Go ahead. But, and now I'll just go back. And now that I've got enough color on there, I'll just go ahead and take some black and I'll do a little, a little outline and some swirls and things. And I never know quite what it's going to look like. Sometimes they turn out great, and sometimes I'm like, but it just depends on the moment.
Can you erase it and fix it later?
Sometimes, if it's not too far, once I get that black on there, though, I'm usually like, oh, it's in, I'm good, we're staying.
It just gets bigger from there, maybe? It's like, I'm going to fix it, and I'll make it longer.
Yeah, I just keep
wider.
going. We'll just keep going, and
And then
sometimes
you got half of your face black.
Right, yeah. Yep, it happens. Not that bad. No, it usually is fixable if there's a little mistake. And you know what? A lot of times, what I think is a mistake, the people they don't notice it, so it's
Right.
best just not to say anything.
Right.
And
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 sometimes
they
mistakes
don't
can
know.
inspire new things.
it can. And also, I go back and I'll look at a picture and just decide what is it that I didn't care about, and then fix it and make sure I do better next time, that kind of thing. And so I just go and just do little circles, and I just kind of swoop around and just start making some shapes and just let the design happen. I don't know what.
Yeah, if you're not trying to do anything
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
like
a portrait
right.
where you need it, then it really doesn't matter as far as
Right.
accuracy for some
Right,
reason.
absolutely. And just put a few dots in there to make it look wild.
We're going to
Is there
parade
any
Kelsey around town.
advice you would give somebody as far as learning how?
Absolutely. Do research and definitely, get the right paint, the right brushes. You'll just frustrate yourself if you get, like the cheap paint at the
right.
dollar store, at any of the department stores and things like that. But yeah, and it just get a nice set of paint, and then also there's so many videos online. A lot of them are even free, on YouTube. There's a lot of videos, and people teach how to do it and the right way, and it just there's a lot of tools out there that you can use. And
What would a set of paints cost?
it just depends on the paint itself. I want to say that this kit here, this is a fab kit that they do sell at Silly Farm, but I got it, so I want to say like $130 for
Okay.
this set
Oh,
particular.
that's not bad.
And then like these kind of cakes, the little split cakes like this, they can range anywhere from a small one from $12 to $17. It just
That's not bad
depends.
at all.
So
Oh, my goodness.
but what gets pricey is whenever you're like me and you think you need to have every single one that they have out. So
Wow, that's
But-
fun.
Do you ever put stencils on, like a tattoo person
yeah.
will have a stencil of it, put it on your skin, and then work within that?
The only thing that I have used stencil-wise, I know some people use a lot more than me. I have just some small little stencils that I use, and I'm not going to on this one because I've already got the black laid down, but that will help me just kind of make it look more textured and things.
Now, I can imagine doing it with airbrushes.
Oh yeah. Now that's something that I've just recently started playing with a little bit, is the airbrushing, but it's amazing to watch whenever someone is body painting and then they go in with the airbrush and it just takes it to a whole nother level. Yeah.
Let's do that at the shop too.
That's something I'm looking forward to, really figuring out and stuff. I'm really new at it, so.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'll have to keep an eye on
I
you.
am too. Oh my gosh.
See, you would probably just have a very small compressor and a little
Yes.
air brush.
Yes, just
I've
something like
never
that.
used
and-
those. I can't
I
wait to
haven't.
see.
I've looked at it as far as, painting cars or murals, and I haven't ever done it, but just, what does it take to do that?
Yes. Well, you can practice on my car.
Oh, yeah.
So my brother's always wanting me to do his vehicles or do like motorcycles and things like that. But I'm like, it's so much more forgiving on people because if
Yeah.
you mess it up, you can just wipe it off.
Kelsey, look, check again.
Oh.
Now I'm just gonna take a little bit of white.
These things always remind me like half of a butterfly or something.
Yeah, something like that. And this one is just kind of a wild eye design. I have a class on FABA TV. It's a it's like a subscription TV that people can get, and it's got hundreds of classes from different artists and things. And I've got my recent one was a Wild Eyes class that had some similar designs. Oh, it's a fun thing.
Wonderful.
A lot of interesting and fun opportunities.
Goodness, we're going to learn a lot from you.
Well, we look at a couple more pictures, maybe. And then we'll show Kelsey finished.
Oh, there's just a little kitty cat from a party. She was just ready for that camera, so.
Yeah.
Some kids just are.
Oh, those are beautiful colors.
Very similar.
Yeah, and that's kind of a similar design that I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Nice.
And I can't use the green glitter.
There's
We
your
don't wanna do
daughter.
that. Yes.
Pretty.
And that's one of my favorite things too. That's just for fun. My daughter-in-law and I was just out painting, and it's just fun sometimes to just paint for no other reason.
It's always good to paint for
Yeah, just for
no
yourself.
reason. Just, yes.
That's interesting. Is that you?
Yes, that's me. I was just doing a little practicing with body paint.
Oh, nice.
All right, we'll stop.
Oh, you make a.
Yeah, and that's actually, yeah, whenever I first started out with the Quirgles, I have some friends from Illusion Magazine. They're actually the ones that made my book with me, and they put me on the cover. That was one of my goals, was to get to be on their cover of their body painting and face painting magazine. And so I eventually did, and so I was happy about that. But
That's cool.
I would say that's so fantastic.
it was a good day. It was on my birthday too. Whenever they decided they wanted to ask me if I would, write a book with them and stuff, and so it was on my birthday. I'm like, this is a good day. So.
Will you have your book available maybe?
I will, but sadly I didn't bring one with me to show or anything. But yeah, I mean, I'll bring some to the artisan shop and stuff too, and have them available.
We love our folks
so.
to be able to have
just
like local access to it, and
Right.
they probably can order it from
Well,
you.
it depends on. Silly Farm used to carry it. I'm not sure if they have any in stock, but I have plenty. So
That's great. That's
Yeah.
and oh no, I lost my question.
We got 1 minute, so
Contact
Right.
information.
okay.
if somebody wants to get a hold of you,
If they want to get a hold of me, the best way to get a hold of me is on Facebook. I have a face painting page that's Face Painting by Jody Rife, and you can just look me up there. So
Great.
Great, yeah.
Yay. We're so happy you came.
Well,
this is
thank
just
you. Thank you so
amazing. We're
much.
so honored.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been great.
It's been our pleasure.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next month on Exposition.